All right, sometimes in the background, you just have to remind people about Saturday's score of 24-21, right, Lee?
A complete beatdown of the team up north. We're excited to be here.
Utah on the stage. They have their time. This is BYU's time, though, right now. Lee, what's it like being the head coach at this event for the first time?
It's really cool. I mean, to be here with these ladies and see them kind of take it all in is fun. We just kind of walk through, and they're dressed to impress today. And to see I was following the group, and to see everybody's reaction as they kind of came through. They're showing out right now, and it's fun to be a part of.
Would a matching attire for you be like a tuxedo?
Well, here's the thing. I told them I was going to wear a suit and tie, and then somebody said, you'll be completely overdressed, so I went a little casual. Well, I forgot to tell them that. So they're going to get all the attention, which is great because they deserve it.
They look great. They look great. What's it been like the last couple of months as you've tried to put your culture, your imprint on this program in year one?
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic. Love the group. Like how they're coming together. And just trying to really improve, as we work on things. It's never good the first day, but wanting to see that improvement and been seeing it, and just kind of on that uphill grind of just trying to get better, and we're seeing some good things.
What were the things that you were ready for, and then what things have been learning moments for you?
The thing that has been the most surprising is my brain just doesn't shut off. It's constantly going, and I feel bad because I'm with people at times, but I'm not as present as I need to be. It's because my brain's just thinking about how to improve the program, being really intentional about everything, collectively with the staff, and taking input from our players as far as how we make this great. That's the biggest thing. Everything else I kind of had an idea, but that just has been pretty shocking to me.
That's why I have a good staff. And John Wardenberg's your chief of staff. You added Andrew Curtis as an assistant coach. Paisley Harding is back, which is awesome. What role has a kind of a new-look staff been for you?
Yeah, we got a group that wants to work hard, that loves BYU. A lot of members of the staff that have ties to this great university, and we love that. We all love BYU, especially those that have been here before, and then just a collective ability to work really hard and push each other. Kind of how we approach with the players on the team, but it's great. I like the cohesiveness and the fun times that we have.
Some coaches look at the preseason poll, they go, this is a motivating factor for us. Others go, we don't care. How do you approach it?
It's motivating, but as I look at the kind of what everybody has coming back and what they've added, kind of feel like we're in the ballpark of what people would have expected. We expect more than that, and we haven't really talked about it. We just kind of mentioned it, and we have our sights set on a little bit more than that. And we'll just work to prove everybody differently.
BYU picked to finish 10th in the league. It's nice to have a unanimous selection for all Big 12 and Delaney Gibb. What role do you feel like she'll play this year in her sophomore season?
Yeah, Delaney's a really good player, and everybody knows that. It's fun to see some of the respect the coaches show for her game and her ability to score the basketball. I'm looking forward to seeing her maturity or the growth in the maturity aspect on the floor, managing a game, getting everybody in the right spot. Mistakes that happened last year, showing the growth that won't happen this year, and then, of course, just upping everything that she already did last year.
Where is the growth space for her?
I think the biggest growth, because everybody knows she can score and she can really play the game of basketball. I think the mental side of the game, managing it, as a floor general, showing the growth in, hey, last year I missed a shot and went and picked up a quick foul. Well, this year that's not happening. Or, hey, I got a little loose with it and turned it over and then went and picked up a quick foul. Showing that, where this year that's not going to happen. I think that's where people are going to be surprised in the growth. Yes, she's gotten better, and we focus a lot on that and look for more production from her, statistically speaking. But the maturity of just, hey, I'm year 2 in the Big 12, and I got to kind of run the show. you know.
I've got to look at your sophomore year and then her sophomore year and just see if she's going to up it, right?
Yeah. My sophomore year was a lot less than what her sophomore year is going to be. But no, she's been great. And the leadership area is another area that she's growing and needs to grow for this team. We're asking a lot of her, but she's not by herself. You know, we have a really good group. And we're replacing second, third, and fourth leading scorer from last year. But she has quite a bit of help and a cohesiveness that's going to help as well.
Talk about some of those other leaders. Ari Mackey-Williams back from another ACL tear. Mariah Hudgens back from a knee injury. What role will they play?
Yeah, they've been great. Ari's still not fully there physically because it's been, you know, quite a long time. But for them, one, they both make shots when they're open. That's a beautiful thing for a coach and a coaching staff. The other thing, they kind of played the most basketball, you know, of anybody on the team. So that experience factor for them is going to be huge in close game moments and helping everybody come along in that role. Ari kind of jokes that she's the auntie of the team, you know, and she kind of is. But some of it's because she's been around the longest and played a lot of college basketball, you know.
Barber, Cannon, Ogden, you have some vets as well that should provide some leadership. How much better do you feel like they'll be this year?
They've all taken a jump. I would assume that you'll see that on the court where that jump has happened. We've seen it all summer and fall, and look forward to that. And yeah, just those three are kind of part of the core that came back, and they've been every bit what we wanted from them coming, you know, returning in the leadership role, but they're just more comfortable in year two for them. They all joined us last summer, and now that they're here, year two, you can just feel that comfort level impacting how they play on the court, how they approach practice, and, you know, and the outcomes of the game, of just how they play.
Your first recruiting class, let's talk about the guards. Olivia Hamlin and Sydney Benali expected to play some real minutes this year. I think people are going to be excited to watch them. What have you seen so far?
Yeah, they kind of headlined that class, but seen some really good things from those others. Sid's just a level-headed, knows how to play the game, makes the right play, tries to do everything that the staff's asking him for, and Liv does all that as well. Liv's just a flat-out scorer. She knows how to score the basketball. Don't have to really put her in positions to try to help her to score. She just knows how to score, and I think that comes from just her career, high school-wise, as one of the top scorers in Utah high school basketball history.
And some international bigs, which will be fun.
Yeah, we got a few international bigs that are joining us. Lara's joining us. Bola's with us. MT's still rehabbing a little bit, but looking forward to their output for the group. And honestly, as a group, it's just so fun to be around. They're like having fun together, and that's fun.
Mariam Traore, Fus's sister. How much like Fus is she? And will we, have any cheers for her in the American Center like we had for Fus?
Yeah, I hope that happens. Right now, she's kind of coming along, medically speaking. She is the most sneaky, funny person on the team, and it's hilarious. I love the kind of the spirit that she brings to the team currently, and for the few weeks that she got to practice, saw some really good things, and hoping that she's back with us shortly.
What aren't people talking about with your team that you want them to?
That's a hard question. I think I don't want them to talk about it, but I love how connected they are right now as a group. And that's probably how all coaches feel, because they haven't played a real game yet, and playing time's not real, and who starts and who gets the minutes isn't real. But right now, it's a real joy to coach them, and I believe that's going to be the case all season.
And how do you cope with 4 straight hours of interviews here?
Yeah, I love the camera. Everybody knows it, No, it'll be fine. We're excited to be here. It's a new experience for everybody, and I'll do my best. The one point of advice my wife said, hey, don't be a grumpy, stiff, be bubbly, be personal, be happy, So this is me happy, honey, right here,
Shout out, Sarah. Thanks, Lee, and best of luck with everything today.
Thank you. We're excited.